Greetings, citizens of humanity. A Panamanian court has granted bail to the two founders of Mossack Fonseca, the law firm at the center of the Panama Papers scandal, in a case allegedly tied to a sprawling corruption scandal in Brazil. Following their February arrest on charges of money laundering, Jürgen Mossack and Ramon Fonseca each paid $500,000 on Friday and was set free later in the day. The attorney for the two lawyers, Guillermina McDonald, told Reuters. McDonald said the court had ruled they too were not a flight risk since they had been cooperating with the investigation. Another lawyer from the firm, Edison Tino, was still being held, she said. Mossack Fonseca emerged from obscurity in April 2016 with the Panama Papers, millions of documents stolen from the firm and leaked to the media, that illustrated how the wealthy use offshore corporations to avoid taxes. Panama has not charged them in any matter related to the papers. In the separate Brazil case, Mossack and Fonseca turned themselves into authorities in February, after Panamanian prosecutors said they had been linked to a sweeping 3-year-old corruption investigation known as Operation Car Wash. That had to do with kickbacks to Brazilian politicians paid by big Brazilian companies, among them construction giant Odebrecht, which has admitted to paying nearly $800 million in bribes to government officials and political parties to win public contracts on 3 continents. That matter was not directly related to the Panama Papers affair, which involved a massive data leak from the Mossack Fonseca law firm, that revealed the secretive offshore entities used by many of the world's wealthy to stash assets. Some of the offshore companies were used to evade taxes and launder money. Mossack and Fonseca have been accused of running a criminal organization permitting the laundering of assets related to car wash. Mossack Fonseca's representative in Brazil, Maria Mercedes Renault, is being detained in Panama. Brazilian prosecutors suspect she helped create offshore companies to facilitate bribe payments. While Mossack Fonseca claim its Brazilian subsidiary acted with autonomy, Renault's lawyers argue that she was only following orders from headquarters in Panama. Last week, Ramon Fonseca told AFP he considered himself a political prisoner and accused Panamanian prosecutors of psychological torture, in a bid to coerce incriminating statements about car wash. He also said prosecutors were subjecting Renault to psychological pressure, so she testifies against us. Until the Panama Papers scandal blew up, Fonseca was a close friend and advisor to Panamanian President Juan Carlos Vela. We are anonymous. We know that documents showed myriad ways in which the rich exploit secretive offshore tax regimes. 12 national leaders are among 143 politicians, their families and close associates from around the world, known to have been using offshore tax havens. Expect us to continue. And thank you for playing to your own defeat.